guys, so this is my first vlog and I thought I'd just get on here and kind of just get used to talking to the camera. You'll see that part of what I've filmed is in the weekly vlog, and just different errands and things that I was running this week, a little bit of a clicks haul, so yeah, keep a lookout for that. I'm still deciding what days to be posting. I'm thinking maybe like a Tuesdays and a Fridays. I'm really not sure, so we will see how that goes. But I am planning on posting twice a week. Yeah, wish me luck on balancing vlogging, editing, and everything in between daily work and life and just all that madness and chaos that is the norm. So yeah, I thought I'd just get on here and chat while I do a bit of my makeup. And I just want to say that I'm very grateful to everyone who watches this first vlog. I don't think that there will be many, but to anyone that has, I appreciate it, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. That would mean the absolute world to me, as I say, getting going on YouTube. So yeah, let's get into it. So I've been really enjoying this Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I found with the winter in Joburg, it was just incredibly dry. This winter has been crazy and it's felt very long. So I needed something that just had moisture with it, besides just anti-aging effects, because you know it's never too early to start anti-aging. So yeah, I had a look just to see what was around, and I found that Neutrogena actually had released this Hydro Boost range. So yes, I've been using the Hydro Boost niacinamide serum as my skin prep, and then gel cream as a moisturizer for during the day. In between, also just this eye cream. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of moisture, and it's felt so beautiful on my skin. It really does inject some life and also like a smoothness to it, which is lovely. But yeah, at night I will still use the moisturizer, but I use a different eye cream, the anti-aging effects, and the advanced repair Estee Lauder. So yeah, so normally I use Estee Lauder Double Wear as my going out makeup because it lasts so long. I will never stop talking about how good Estee Lauder is, and my mom was actually the one that's used it years ago and still does to this day, and it has just worked brilliantly. I used it on my wedding day. It's just incredible. So yeah, that is what I use if I want it to last, if it's all day, if I'm going to an event. But in between, obviously, I've just been using an everyday sort of foundation that's quick to put on, and that has been the Wet n Wild foundation Dewy Focus. I'll just get going with a bit of that. As I say, I'm not doing anything crazy for makeup wise today, but just a little bit of something to feel a little bit more put together. And with Estee Lauder, what I generally do is use my hands, and I found it actually nourishes, well, I find it actually blends into the skin a lot better. It almost melts the product in, and you can get it down the neck and what have you. So I've been doing that instead. I know many influencers use brush and what have you, but I just prefer this method. Make sure that things are blended. And you can add extra coverage where you need it. So just a bit about me, the fact that I'm obviously starting this vlog. I'm thinking of focusing on obviously a bit of lifestyle here and there, just some food. I love cooking and baking, so that is just something about me that I think is important to know. So there will be some food vlogs, hauls. We can maybe see what's new in at Woolies. They always have some exciting stuff, and some new bits and pieces, very much like seasonal things I've noticed. So be having a look at that. And then yeah, maybe once we've done some shopping, I'll do like a cook with me, share some of the recipes with you guys. And then besides that, it's nice just to see what's out and about. So I have missed shopping so much. I don't do it as often anymore. I think it's just an online problem that we all just shop online now. And also the styles that we're looking for up in the shops locally don't necessarily have it, or a particular version of it. For example, there was a really long, beautiful red dress that I loved, and it had a lace-up back, and it was to the floor, which is another pet peeve of mine. I will get to that. But it was to the floor, and it was gorgeous, and none of the shops locally had it. I checked for the whole of summer last year, and eventually I ended up just succumbing to the urge, buying it online. But I had to wait a bit longer because now it was out of stock. So when they restocked, I bought it. But yeah, I found, for example, the maxi dresses. I love wearing a dress, but then in stores, they're never to the ground. And I'm not a particularly tall person. They always just sit on the ankle. So I'd rather have it on the ground and have that flowiness. So yes, it very much depends on what the shops have. But because of that, I don't shop in store that often. It's also just a little bit about me. I moved from Durban to Johannesburg 4 years ago, and I used to shop with my mom, and we had like good friends, so there were people to shop with. Now I've got my husband, and he really does not mind shopping. He doesn't mind at all, but it's not the same, and I think every girl knows that. It's just never the same. So yeah, we're gonna do some shopping vlogs just to see what's new, what's out there. I personally very much enjoy watching other people's versions of that, just seeing what's out and about in the world, what's possibly the next season is bringing. Yeah, we will do a little bit of that. So yeah, a little bit about me. Durban, born and bred. So you will see a lot of the time I'll talk about different things that I've maybe noticed in Johannesburg that is new to me, even 4 years on. It's things that I've never gotten used to. I also do have family in the UK, and they often talk about a lot of the things that are new over there, things that are happening. So I'm very much in tune with what is going on in England as well. So yeah, a lot of the time you'll hear me referencing different things. That is why. Yeah, I think in my heart, to my core, I will always crave the beach. Like beach girl to the bone. So yeah. But Joburg at this stage does have better opportunities, so that is where we are. I always find that this, like an orangey colored eyeshadow, like the warmer tone, just looks so beautiful with blue eyes. It just makes them pop. And if you know anything about color theory, then that is why. Like it just brings out the eyes. Yes, in addition to cooking, vlogging, lifestyle, there will also be a bit of shopping. There might be a fashion haul in between. I'm still looking at how we could possibly incorporate something like that. I do the odd Temu and Shein haul, so that will be around. And also anything that I purchase, I'll link below as well when I do get around to those types of videos, just so that people know where to find it. A lot of the time, yeah, it's not easily found with keywords, so I will do that. But yeah, we're just here to have some fun and just shopping a little bit, the girly girl things. I don't know about you guys, but I always find that bronzer just finishes everything off. It just ties it all in together. And a little trick, I always do a little bit there just to blend the makeup up. So in addition to all the different blogs and options of content that I'm listed, you know, a little bit of cooking and baking, some shopping and fashion, as well as some lifestyle, I also would like to do a little bit like inspiration things, you know, that like big sister advice, ways to live luxuriously but on a budget, or to feel really, really good about yourself, all of that type of thing, I think is something that interests people, and how we can just better ourselves and improve our lives and how we're feeling. I think it's a very important thing to do. So, for example, big sister advice: when you're adding mascara, don't look up, bring it down. And basically the mirror is down here, you looking down, but your eye is actually up. So it is way easier to get your mascara down to the very base of the lash. And that's why I'm using the little handheld mirror and not a big mirror. So yeah, just some big sister advice would be something that would be nice to pass on to different people. I must admit, it's something I'm going to have to get used to talking on camera and showing different things to people. Just being a bit vulnerable there. It is very awkward to hold a phone, hold up a product, show different things. I'm a very outgoing person, so the fact that I was feeling nervous, just, yeah, it is something to get used to. Yeah, so it is something to get used to, and I will do it. I'm actually going to film this weekend a few shops. I'm thinking maybe Mr. Price and a Woolworths, and just see what seasonal things are out now that spring is literally around the corner. It possibly is spring when you're watching this. So keep an eye out for that vlog. As I say, I'll be posting twice a week, so not sure of the days yet, but I will get into a rhythm. That is me for now. But other than that, I just want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate if you have watched this from start to finish. Thank you, thank you. Please like, subscribe, turn on those notifications if this is something that interests you. I am determined to do this and will be continuing to do this from now onwards. I've listed the content that you can expect. I'm not going to sort of stray from that. That is it. Vlogging, lifestyle, fashion, and food, and just having some fun here and there. So yeah, for everything sunshine, smiles, and sass, you can catch me here on certain days. I will figure those out and let you know in the next vlog. But it'll be weekdays after 6 and twice a week. So I will be here. Please like and subscribe, and thanks. I'll catch you in the next one.